Hello Virgo, it's a Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader for the week of October 11th through 17th. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm experimenting here. I'm trying to make my tarot readings more of a teaching session as well as a predictive session. So I'm going to be going over why I come to the conclusions that I do and looking at the meaning of the cards and the astrology behind it. So let's get into your week ahead. Okay. That's not a good start. Okay, so this is why. And very, very interesting. Got some love stuff in here. Okay, so let's break this down, okay? So we start with the Ten of Wands. This is the beginning of the week, this top line here. So the Ten of Wands is about the struggle, okay? It's like the two steps forward, one step back. It's like no matter how hard you're pushing, it's just like you've got this big weight on your back, you know? It literally, in the picture, it's like I have this weight, I have this bundle that I have to carry with me. I have this baggage that is just holding me down. And that's how you're starting out the week. That's Saturn. Saturn, it's one of the malefic planets. And Saturn is a restrictor, and it's holding back that Sagittarius energy. That's Saturn and Sagittarius is the association with this card, and that Sagittarius energy wants to go and wants to explore and wants to expand their mind. And Saturn is like, I'm gonna put it in first gear and we're gonna just chug along little by little. It's not an easy thing. Then we have the Ace of Swords reversed sitting next to it. There is some clarity that's not coming. There's some information that you need that you're not getting. So it's confusion, and we see that confusion carrying over into the Eight of Swords. That's the restriction where you are feeling like trapped, but it's your own head that's doing it. Okay, you feel stuck because you aren't getting the information that you want to get because you feel like it's so hard, this uphill battle going on. But there is a reason we're getting down into it. So it is about getting out of your own head, but there is something that I'm seeing in the cards we're going to go forward and look at that's going to explain why I think that you are in your head like this. And hopefully that'll tell you what you can do about it. So the next line here, we're moving into more the midweek. We have the Chariot reversed. The Chariot is associated with Cancer. This is normally upright. It's about good emotional balance and making progress. It is about assuming there's going to be a victory. So we are going forward with it. It's reversed. It's holding you back. There's a lot of cards here about you feeling held back, including the reversed King of Pentacles. You know, this is like the progress is not there. So I think that whatever the situation you're dealing with here is going a lot slower or not going at all. You may even feel like you're at a stop right now. I don't think that you really are, because there are cards that would be like, here, we're at a standstill. This isn't the case. It's just not going as quickly as what you want, and you're not getting the success. You're not getting the recognition that you really need to feel good about everything this week. And for Virgo, you know, that's a problem, because Virgo wants things to be orderly, wants things to be methodical, wants things to make sense. And a lot of this doesn't make sense. You're trying to just make sense out of something that is just not going to make sense. Why? Because it's not a rational thing. It's fear-based, okay? The moon is here. The moon is things that are coming up out of the deep depths of your subconscious that are creeping out into your life. It's shit that you ain't handled, babe. Okay? That's why you feel stuck. And I'm like, see, I said I'm going to tell you why you feel stuck and why it's in your head. Because it's your own subconscious. It's your own internal thought process. It's your fears. It's your thought process. This is Pisces rules the moon card. You know what? I've always wondered. The High Priestess is ruled, the card or the association the High Priestess has in tarot is the moon. But the moon card, it's Pisces. Why wouldn't you just make the moon rule the moon? Whatever. I didn't get to make the deck. Those Hermetists did that a long time ago. But anyway, I digress. Pisces is the ruler here. It is, you know, this energy. We can be dreamers, and being a dreamer is good. And having being in touch with your emotions is good. But there comes to be a point in which you're so far in the dream world, you're so far into your subconscious process, or even in your fear. It can be a good or bad thing, but you're so far into that it's like not really seeing, what's the saying? You're not seeing the forest for the trees, okay? Then we have the end of the week, and we're going to go back and clarify some of this to get some more information. Don't worry. We have the Ace of Cups, which is nice. The Ace of Cups is being open to love. A lot of times it's beginning a relationship or revitalizing a relationship, but I think that you are open to love in this case, but having the reverse Page of Cups right next to it, somebody else is not, okay? Now, I say you and somebody else. These roles can be reversed in any situation, but I'm just telling you, like, for sake of simplicity and reading, somebody has their heart open, somebody is not offering the love that they want, okay? So this is, I'm ready, take me now. And this is like, I don't really know if I want you, okay? The Page of Cups reversed, it's not an energy of somebody offering, giving you the messages of like, hey, I have feelings for you, I care about you, I'm here for you, I want a relationship with you, go out on a date with me. It's the opposite of all of that. You're not getting it. You may have been getting some signs from somebody, some little flirtations or something, and then it just sort of stopped, okay? Reverse 8 of Pentacles is here. They stopped doing the work. They stopped making any effort. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some of this. I like to clarify cards that intuitively jump out at me, and additionally, I like to clarify cards where the energy shifts, where I see something really positive next to something not so positive, or vice versa. In this reading, the major energy shift down here is with the Ace of Cups and the reverse Page of Cups. But I'm going to start at the top because intuitively, I just want to know what the hell is going on here. All right. I just want to look at more information with this whole burden and you being confused, you needing some clarity here. So let's start talking about that. Let's talk about that Ace of Swords reversed, needing clarity, being confused, maybe even being lied to or misled. It could be you doing the misleading to yourself. Always a possibility. I'll take that one. And let's take a couple more. So this is the Eight of Cups that I pulled out. And man, that is when you have to walk away from something, not because you really, really want to, because emotionally you're still in it, but you have to because it's for your own good. This is the way for you to evolve. This is the way for you to grow. It may be a situation that you can't fix. You can't change somebody. There's nothing you can do about it right now, so you have to step away from it. Also have the Devil reversed and the Fool. Okay, so the Devil reversed here this is actually, even though you are not getting the clarity here and so you're choosing to walk away, I think in the long run, and we're not going to see a ton of this in this reading because it's a short-term reading, but the Devil reversed is about breaking bonds and getting out of bad habits and getting out of restricting situations. And then the Fool next to it is a fresh start. So I don't think that we're ready for the fresh start yet this week, but it's giving you a hint that that's going to come. And that's going to come through you leaving behind something that is not working anymore, that's not serving you in your life. When you finally get to the point where you say enough is enough, I know that this ain't my problem anymore. And I can't fix you, I can't change you, I can't change this, whatever it is. When you get to the point where you just kind of done, not because you, like I said, not because you want to be done, but because that's what's best. I mean, this is a great example of having Eight of Cups next to reverse Devil is, if you have a friend that has an alcohol problem or a loved one that has an alcohol problem, and you still love them, you still care about them, but you can't stick around to be the enabler, that's a great example of that. Or you walk away from a narcissist or a difficult relationship, even though you care about them and you want the best for them, but because it's not healthy for you. And then you end up getting the Fool, the fresh start, the new energy. It changes for you. It makes all the world of difference. So let's take a look also at this reverse Chariot, where you feel like the progress isn't there. the success isn't there, the victory isn't there, or it's delayed. Maybe feeling a bit emotionally unbalanced here because the Chariot, even though it looks like, you know, this warrior in his chariot, you know, seems he's got all his armor on, which think about the Cancers, the crab, right? I know you're Virgo, but I'm explaining the card. They put on their emotional armor. Okay, a Cancer is, they've got a soft center, but a hard shell on the outside. And this is reversed. So it's like we're not protecting ourselves like we should, is another message of that. And it's reiterated, the emotional issues are reiterated with that moon card over there, Pisces. So let's take a look. The Star, so there is going to be healing there, but the reversed Empress, there's going to be two meanings for this, okay? This can be healing a situation that was a breakup in the past, or getting your own healing, your own closure from it. It can also be, though, in the way that I'm kind of seeing it here, is a need to tap into your own creativity, your own divine feminine, your own, you know, your own feminine energy. Even if you're male, the soft, receptive side of you is needed here. You don't have to be hard. You don't have to be like battle worn and like put up all of your walls to being emotionally healthy. You can have healthy boundaries and still love people fully. And that's what the healing is going to come from. Let's take a look at this moon card, because these are things cropping up out of the depths that you didn't think you were going to have to deal with. Okay. All right, 9 of Cups with reverse 5 of Pentacles with, that's actually kind of nice, with reverse Ace of Swords again. Okay. All right, I think putting all of this together, because I'm seeing so many cards about a situation, probably a relationship, could be anything though, a situation that has been very, very difficult and very, very back and forth for you. A lot of challenges, not really healthy for you, putting you in like a mental bind. And eventually you're going to reach a point where you know that what is best for you is going to be to leave it behind, at least for the time being, until it becomes a more healthy situation to engage in. But I do see the healing coming. I think that you know, though, that you are not going to get a straight answer about anything right now. You're not going to get it from them. You're not probably even going to get it just in general. You're not going to understand why this is happening right now. And that's okay. It's okay to not have all the answers. I know it's not comfortable, but you're going to have to be patient. That's really what it comes down to. You're going to have to be patient for this to all make sense, for the lessons to come to light. And in the meantime, you're going to have to walk away from it. I shouldn't say you're going to have to. I can't tell you what to do, but that's what it looks like you're going to decide to do. Ace of Cups next to the reverse Page of Cups is peculiar, because somebody's open here and somebody else is not. One person's putting in the work, one person's being open-hearted, the other person is not being that way. So, what's going on here? Two of Swords, you're at a stalemate. Page of Wands, you're waiting for the message. You're waiting for somebody's waiting for, I say you, but somebody is waiting to hear what this person's next move is going to be. And then 10 of Coins reversed. All right. This doesn't fit into the norm, does it? This relationship, this situation. That's maybe why we're held back with this going on down here, because it's not what is accepted, or what would be, oh yeah, I can totally see those two together. That makes sense. It's not that. There's some weird thing going on here, and it's causing somebody to not really want to get into it, because it's breaking with some tradition, or it's breaking with some convention, or it's breaking with the expectation that they have in their life. So you have two people that would otherwise probably be together, except for the fact that one person is really concerned with how they're going to be judged. So now let's take a look at your card for the universe, your message from the greater divine, God, angels, whatever you call that. And I am going to choose 3 cards. I'm going to let you pick your own because I'm not going to make it just here's your message, everybody gets the same message, because guess what? You're not like every other Virgo. That's why there's a whole chart in astrology. So I'm going to pick 3 cards. I'll let you decide which one is going to be your message. For the sake of this kind of reading, I will not be using reversals. Not really necessary for this. So if you see me flip a card, that's why. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'll give you a second. 1, 2, 3, you pick. All right. Your message, if you chose card 1, this is the Artisan of Staves. Okay, so this is a Wands card. Staves in this deck are Wands. I think there is going to be something new develop in this love relationship. I'm relating it back to that. I feel intuitively that this is what it's about. I think that you're probably going to hear something from them soon where they decide that they want to move it forward. The next card, the 2, if you chose number 2, the 6 of Wheels. Okay, this is telling you that help is on the way. The assistance, the kindness, the generosity that you need is coming. If you chose the 3rd card, Chief of Waters, okay, this is about your emotions. It's about regulating your emotions and being in charge of them, not letting them control you. So don't let your emotions control you, you control them. Other way around, okay? Don't have to believe everything you think. That's one of my favorite sayings. You don't have to believe everything you think. If I think that I'm a shitty tarot card reader, or if I think that, I don't have to believe that. I can be like, oh, that's just a thought, and I'm going to talk back to you and be like, no, I'm great at this. It's fine. You don't have to believe everything that pops into your head. So being in control of your thoughts and your emotions. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I will see you back next week.